first grade. Today I'm going to walk us through an application problem. I know we haven't done one in a long time, so we're going to take this really slow and go step by step, just like we do in class. So before we get started, we are working in Module 4 with lesson number 16. Our standard is adding within 100 using our place value strategies and what we know about place value. Our objective today, I can add ones and ones, and I can add tens and tens. So similar to what we did yesterday and what we've been doing this week in math, we're just going over strategies how to most effectively add ones and tens together to solve a problem. Our vocabulary today, our words you should be familiar with. We have our ones, we have our tens, and of course our operation that we're working with is adding. Right here it says to bring two or more numbers together to make a new total. And that is what we're going to be doing today. So real quick, let's look at our application problem. Remember, when we do our application problem, we solve it using RDW, with the R meaning read, the D meaning draw, and the W meaning write. So before we even get to that, let's take a minute, get a pencil and paper, because we're going to solve this together. So remember, when we read, we can also use our pencil to mark up our problem. I'm going to use my handy dandy marker. So let's start. Listen, while we're reading, we're looking for number words and clues that will let us know which operation to use. So we have, Emmy had a Lincoln Cube train with 14 blue cubes and 2 red cubes. How many cubes were in her train? So now that I've read the story, now that I've heard the story, I'm going to go back and I'm going to circle the numbers that are most important, and I might even underline the colors, because when I get to my drawing section, this can help me label my parts of my picture even more better. So let me look. Emmy had a Lincoln Cube train with 14 blue cubes and 2 red cubes. How many cubes were in her train? So when I hear how many, I'm thinking they might want me to find how many altogether. So I'm going to underline that. I'm going to put a plus sign up here, because I know that when I think about finding how many total or altogether, that I use the addition operation. So take a minute on your paper and solve your strategy or solve your problem here in the draw section. Alright, so by now you should have solved your problem here in the draw section of your paper. I didn't fill mine in because I didn't want you to see one solution and then only use that solution. So hopefully we've come up with a lot of different strategies. I chose 2 that I thought most of you all would pick. And after I'm done sharing mine, if you did something different, I want you to upload it to Dojo in a video. But then I also want you to step by step tell me how you solved your problem. So solution 1. Let's see, can you see it pretty good? So first I drew 14 with 1 quick 10 and 4 quick 1s. I colored them blue because in the story it said she had 14 blue cubes in her train. Next I added 2 more using quick 1s. I colored those red because it also said she added 2 more red cubes. Last I counted up the 1s and 10s, so I went 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 2 more, 15, 16. So my total was 16. If you solved it this way, kiss your brain. Solution number 2. First, I drew 14 Lincoln cubes, and I colored them blue. Then I drew 2 more Lincoln cubes, and I colored them red. Last, I counted all the cubes together, and I also got 16. If you got 16, kiss your brain. Awesome sauce. So what we did today was we used our mathematical practice number 4, which says I can show my work in many different ways. If you showed your work in a different way, please make sure you snap a picture and upload it to Dojo. Now that we've done the draw section, we need to do our final section, which is the W, where we write our answer. So I wrote in a complete sentence, there were 16 cubes on her train. So it doesn't matter really how you solved it. Like we said in class, you can pick the strategies that work for you. I know a few of you just like to draw little quick circles. A few of you might have done your cubes. A few of you would have done your 10s and 1s. And some of you already like to use the mathematical algorithm. So as long as your preferred strategy works for you, and it makes sense when you repeat it to yourself, and it makes sense when you go back and read the problem again, then keep it up and keep doing a great job, first grade. What I have for you next is a challenge round. I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to read it to you really quickly. And this is just sort of something I want you guys to upload in Dojo for fun using our RDW model. If you're in the house with someone who's not familiar with it, I challenge you to make them solve this also and see if you guys get the same answers. Let me read it to you real quick. Emmy made another train with 16 yellow cubes and some green cubes. I wonder who remembers what we draw when we hear the word some. The train was made of 19 Lincoln cubes. How many green cubes did she use? I'll read it for you one more time. Emmy made another train with 16 yellow cubes and some green cubes. The train was made of 19 Lincoln cubes. How many green cubes did she use? So on your paper, leave a section for you to draw it out. Use your preferred strategy so you can add your 10s, add your 1s to get your total. And then down here, make sure you write a nice, complete sentence. Thank you, first grade. I cannot wait to see your answers in Class Dojo today. I will be adding our answers to our shout-outs, so hurry up and get them posted. Thanks, guys.